This video shows you how to find formatted citations. When you write a research paper for college, you're often asked to document your sources using a particular citation style. If you are asked to use the AMA, APA, Chicago Turabian, or MLA style, there's an easy way for you to find the proper format for your citation. Once you've run a search and narrowed it, you'll still have to select the articles that look to be most pertinent to your topic. You can do that by looking at the brief description that the search has brought up. This is the title of the article and some subject headings. If those look good to you, you can add that citation to the folder by clicking the folder icon on the right. I think a better way is to click the title of the article. This brings up the complete citation. I can look at all the subject terms to see if I can find any new searches that might be valuable. And I can also look at the abstract or summary of the article to see if the article is really worthwhile before I download the PDF. Having looked at the subject terms and the abstract, if I want to add this to my folder, I'll just click Add to Folder. If you've been adding your citations to the folder and now you need to get them out, what you want to do is click the folder icon at the top of the page. Next, you want to select all the citations. In this case, I have 5 citations. You have 2 options. You can either email it to yourself and save as a file. If you choose email, make sure you check the appropriate citation format and then email it to yourself. The drawback with this is that if you have 5 citations, the database will send you 5 emails. If you have 10 citations, it will send you 10 emails, and you'll have to pick the citations out one by one. Instead, what I recommend you do is go back and save it as a file. Again, you want to make sure everything is selected. You want to choose the appropriate citation format, and then you want to save. This will give you a list of your citations in the appropriate citation format all together. And it will also give you permanent links back to the database if you have to go back there to look at the citation or to get a full text PDF. You can get them off of GoogleScholar as well. Here I'm going to run a search for one of the titles I found on EBSCO. Here I found my boron article. If I want to cite it, I can click the Cite button and then do a cut and paste using the appropriate citation style. I could also save it if I have an account on Google. If you're trying to get a properly formatted citation for a book, there are 2 places you can look. The first is GoogleScholar. Here I put in the title of a book. I'm going to put it in quotation marks to make my search even more exact. And here I found the book I'm interested in. If I want to cite it, I'll pull down Cite, and again I can do a cut and paste. The other way to get a properly formatted citation for a book is to come to the MU Library's homepage. Select a database. The database we'll be searching is called WorldCat. WorldCat is mostly a book database and contains over 95 million records. Here I'll select WorldCat. I'll run my search. I'll select title just to make it go slightly faster. When I find the title of the book I want, I'll click the title. Right here it says Cite this item. This will give me the proper citations for APA, Chicago, Harvard, and MLA, as well as Turabian styles. If you're in a major where you know you're going to be writing a number of research papers, or you know you're going to be writing a long paper for a capstone project or a senior thesis, you might think about learning how to use a citation manager like Mendeley, EndNote, or Zotero. Every semester the library teaches introductory courses on these tools. Thanks for watching, and if you need any help, come to the reference desk at Ellis Library.